Hey everybody, PJ Turner, executive producer and host of your Break It Down show. We're live and waiting on Larry Hankin to drop in. Larry has been in a lot of movies. I mean, just dozens and dozens of projects that he's been on. He was in Pretty Woman. Probably the most notable thing you remember from he played the role of Charlie Butts in Escape from Alcatraz. He's just been a busy man for a long time. Since the late 60s, Larry has been acting as his active profession, and his credits just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. As soon as he was in Jake and the Fat Man, if you remember that show. So about the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, forget about it. This guy was always acting. And so it'll be fun to have him on. He's in a movie. Well, he was in Billy Madison, and when you just look at this long list of credits, it's just a remarkable career that Larry's put. He often plays the role of Larry in a show, or a homeless guy or bearded guy. He just has a magic when he shows up on the screen and can do exactly what the producers, directors want. And so you just see him over and over again having these roles with these incredible people. He was in a Janet Jackson video. That's so crazy. So it'll be fun here once he pops in. I've emailed him. We're looking to see. Uh, Double check here. Hoping that he pops in here. So we're all confirmed and everything. Just a matter of schedules, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We like to go live. This is the problem, and I'm considering stopping the live part. It's just too chaotic when you go live. You're relying on people to do well, like to show up on time. So I'm stressed out until like the second before the show starts, and the person pops in. They want to be here. All they got to do is click a link. But if their computer needs updating, or if I don't know, if my email goes to junk mail, all of these things can, through no fault of anybody, um, contribute to the live part being very frustrating. And then you know I have to recreate the show and everything else. So I may stop doing live by and large. Maybe just do one a week or something like that. It is just proves to be too many variables to because the software requires you to start by a certain time. And this was part of the problem with our Bruce Dickinson show is Bruce ran long on a podcast. He was doing his own podcast. And then we had to set up quickly, get everything ready to go. And by then we'd blown past the time where the software would allow us to start. Oh, so it's a heartbreaker. And then you get stressed out. And then, so we started it again. And, it might not be the important aspect of doing a show. So we'll see. I'm positive that Larry is going to be here at some point. I just don't know if it will be this morning. So we will see what happens. Schedules get crazy. All kinds of things happen, and it's remarkable how just having the grace of having not being live is often very helpful. Anyhow, had a great weekend. Went to go see Dave Chappelle and his friends at the Hollywood Bowl, and let me tell you something. Dave Chappelle is remarkable at throwing a party. So I don't know if all four shows at the Hollywood Bowl were unique. Hollywood Bowl sits about, let's call it 18,000 people, and the place was packed. So people that played that you would know, well, Jon Stewart is a pretty big name. Michael Shea from Saturday Night Live. Uh, I mean, crazy. Jeff Ross was the host and was hilarious. So the comedy was great, and then D'Angelo. Look, Dave Chappelle is so famous. He got D'Angelo to come out and play the Hollywood Bowl. D'Angelo is notorious for his long spells between wanting to perform and just working on something else besides whatever he's doing. And so he got him together with just an all-star band. And actually, we're going to have some of those people from that band on the show. So Shelby J is the first one we've got. She was a singer when D'Angelo was performing, blue check marked, all that stuff, legit, a hell of a career in her own right. But all these people, Questlove came out and played the drums. I mean, it's crazy. Raphael Sadiq was there, very notable. I mean, it's crazy. So Raphael is Dwayne Wiggins' brother. They're two of the Tonys from Tony. And as many of you know, we had Dwayne on the show very early on, several times early on. So Dwayne and we gotta get Raphael Sadiq on the show because you got to complete the set, right? Anyhow, that show was incredible. It was so funny. Michael Shea was funny. Jon Stewart, and I'm leaving all kinds of things out, but let me just say that was Dave Chappelle is not only the GOAT because he's funny and his comedian chops are as good as anybody else's. His observation is of us is incredible, but also his ability. He's so connected, so impactful on entertainment. You know, the guys that show up are Jon Stewart. How did Michael Shea get a Saturday night off? Is he not on the show anymore? I don't know, but he was in California instead of LA. I mean, in California instead of New York. So pretty crazy. All right, I'm not gonna talk for too much longer. We'll just reschedule with Larry and see what happened, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, hey, thanks for supporting the show, everybody. It's always a lot of fun. We tried to do our best to put a bunch of great content on. Yesterday, we had this crazy OCD runs back and forth between Santa Monica and Malibu, selling his books and just having all these incredible encounters. So you never know what you're going to get here. We have some really cool stuff coming up, and we hope you guys hang out with us. We're going to go to NAM this year, so look for some stuff on the NAM front because we always like to do that, support us throughout the year. So NAM's coming up, and I don't know, gosh, if you want to do anything else, get yourself a Break It Down Show shirt. Go to breakitdownshow.com. Go to the store tab and just get a shirt. They're cool. I think they're fun, and I'm wearing one right now. And we will see you next time. I'm going to turn this thing off. I'll check in with Larry. We'll get it figured out. We'll talk to you all.